Hello, and what's good, people of the cardboard? We have a new magical musketeer mastermind, Casper. I was not expecting magical musketeer support anytime soon, but I think this deck is pretty hype. It's one of the few light fiend archetypes, so obviously it's great synergy with Fiendsmith. And then Musketeer Max is pretty good on its own. So at least as a going second tool, but I think the deck kind of needs something to help going first besides just the Fiend sub. So I think this is a manga promo maybe. I'm not sure what the YO11 is, but anyway, let's see. It is Magical Musketeer Mastermind Casper. It's a Link 2 Light Fiend, Link Monster, Arrow top and bottom. And then, two monsters, including a Light Fiend monster. All right, so this is pretty generic. So you could actually go into this after Fiendsmith combos, let's say. If this card's Link summoned, you can take two Magical Musketeer or Magical Musket cards from your hand and or deck, including a monster, special summon one of those monster, and set the other to your opponent's field. Oh. And then it has the standard clause all Magical Musketeers have, which is that during the player's turn, you can activate Magical Musket spell traps. Interesting. Okay, so okay, let's think this is the context. It is basically just a extender. You can use this to just give yourself a Magical Musket card and then just give one to your opponent. Obviously, that's good about stopping cards like Imperm. But is this actually good? What can you do with this? I guess you theoretically could use this just for link climbing materials. That's interesting. The other problem here is that just looking at this in a pure Magical Musket deck, it's kind of nice because this does let you just e-telly any of them from your deck, which is pretty cool. I think is it the original Casper lets you add when a card's added, but doesn't fix the problem of not letting you get Magical Musket cards. Oh, I see. Something I just realized. So you can actually a cool play you can do with this. The reason why you want to give your opponent monsters is because the original Link one Max, it lets you either summon monsters depending on the number of spell traps your opponent has, or lets you search out spell traps based on the number of monsters they have. Okay, so I see this now. So basically, theoretically, what you could do is go into this, give yourself a monster, and give your opponent a Magical Musket spell trap, and then go use the monster you summon to make the Link 1, and the Link 1 could summon you an additional monster. I think that's right. I think that's how it works. Let me just check something. Yeah, and unfortunately, the Link 1 requires a level 8 or lower Magical Musket monster, so you can't actually use the Link or this new card to go into it, but you can use the monster summoned. Okay, so I think there's definitely some legs to this. I think it's cool that this could obviously slot into Fiendsmith combos pretty well. It seems like this would kind of bridge into almost a more pure Magical Musket deck, which I think could be cool. I wonder if this is actually going to do anything, though. I mean, I think Fiendsmith is kind of good on its own, and whether or not you want to be playing Magical Musket bricks because to get any monsters, you would have to be playing some of the spell traps. So I think it's interesting. I know some people will definitely experiment into this, but I think it's waits to be seen whether or not this will actually radically, shift how Fiendsmith or how Fiendsmith is played. Anyway, but with that, let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you think this card actually has legs, or if this is just another weird, super niche card that maybe is good in Magical Muskets, but probably won't get played in anything else. Anyway, with that, signing out. Peace.